Welcome, folks, to the Little Apple, Manhattan, Kansas, in the Bill Snyder Family Stadium, home to the Kansas State Wildcats. But you're going to hear the phrase "EMAW" around here. Every man and woman is a Wildcat. This is not your normal matchup. A battle of top 5 teams, 2 forces colliding here near the end of the season. Cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Arizona Wildcats, taking on the 3rd-ranked team, the Kansas State Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. And the Wildcats will kick this away to get us going here. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Same tailback, another carry. They bring him down at the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going.
I mean, this is exactly how they wanted to start and open up this game, especially on the road. It's a really well-blocked play, pick up a good chunk of yards, and if you're the offensive line, this is what you've talked about all week in your meetings. Establish the line of scrimmage and take control of things up front. They give their running back plenty of room to pick up those good yards.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, this guy's already over 30 yards on the opening drive of this game. Another nice play right here. If this defense can't stop him, just keep feeding him the football.
Arizona getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Jukes, the defender, gets brought down after a solid gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
This defensive coordinator better make some adjustments. This back is on fire to start this game. You better start committing those safeties down, overloading that line of scrimmage, because this back is physical, he's got speed, and he is tough to bring down.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the 1st down marker.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the 1st down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
How about this? The offense gets the ball to one of their playmakers out in space, but the defense, the athletic ability on that side of the ball, does a good job of bringing him down short of the 1st down.
Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. His first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
And then 1st down, right back to the running game. A gain of 2 yards, now it's 2nd down and 8. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Looking downfield, it's Fafita. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. It'll be a 26-yard attempt. Should be automatic. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Return begins inside the 10. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Brings up 2nd down.
Short loss on the play sets up 2nd and long from the 18. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. The sure hands. It's Jackson. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Any good offense.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. 3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Let's it go on the move, launching deep. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And an explosive gain moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 42.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or the possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you can see the versatility of what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Ball handed off. Get some space around the 30. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Johnson. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Defense is coming after him. Trying to use his legs to make the 1st down. Couldn't get there, and now it's a 4th down call. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And it's good. And we're all tied up now.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? Takes the handoff on the counter play. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Gain makes it 2nd and medium. He'll hand it off. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
He'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Hunter. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And we're able to tackle the ball carrier there.
Discipline, discipline, discipline. That's the key to this defense right now. Great job against the jet sweep of staying out wide and not giving that receiver much room at all.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Looking to pass. It's Fafita. He pulls in the catch. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Arizona getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground?
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. From the shotgun, handoff inside, and they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that 3rd down catch.
Yeah, I really like the idea on 3rd down. I can kind of see the thought process there. Make an unconventional call on 3rd down. Sometimes that can work out. But the defense was just prepped and ready for it this time.
Right down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. K-State offense is back out on the field now. Settled for 3 last time. No doubt they're looking for the end zone in this possession. Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier. No gain on the play.
brings up second down.
Here's the second down play. Dropping back, it's Johnson. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
He'll take a deep shot here. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. Touchdown, Kansas State. Made the defense look slow that time.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Point after, up and good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage.
And the Arizona offense will take over. First and 10.
Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Catch made down inside the 15-yard line. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Arizona.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Kansas State, 10.
Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass, it's Johnson. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Big play across midfield. They'll spot it near the 36.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Using his legs, it's Jackson. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks. How about the big nose tackle? Known as a run stopper, but he gets to the quarterback that time.
Yeah, usually the big man is off the field when it comes to rushing the quarterback. You know, you said, Chris, this guy's usually known for just eating up blocks, but the big man there shows he's got enough twitch to get to the quarterback, and he gets a sack. Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the ball. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. And he's got some open field ahead. Fighting off the tackler. It's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a two ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. And he's going to rifle this one deep to the left side. And it's complete downfield. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and 10.
And he'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
The extra point makes it a 4-point game. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. This will be fair caught way back at the 5-yard line. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. On first down, it's play action. Lofting it toward the left sideline. The pass is intercepted. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Bringing pressure. Looks like he's going to run it. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Second down play coming up for this offense. And he's got it already past the first down marker. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Just gets in the way, taking a shot. And is intercepted. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. And he'll be brought down as time runs out here in the first half. And that is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Wildcats offense back out on the field. And a chance right away here in the second half to stretch the lead and build momentum. Let's see what this defense can do about it. Tackle made after just a short game.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that previous play. Back to pass. It's Johnson. He's moving out of the pocket now. He lets it go on the move. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
They're going to run it here. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the same runner's got it again. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They're going to throw for it on third and short. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
It's a good thing they pick up the first down here, because it would have been interesting to see. They were kind of in that no man's area there. If they did not pick up the first down, would they have kicked the field goal or would they have gone for it? But here, doesn't matter. Nice first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And there's the handoff. Fighting off the defender. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. He'll hand it off. Not much on that play. Brought down short. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Here's a great example of the back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
The Wildcats looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Looking to score, they'll run it to the left side. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, maybe you hold them to 3 points.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to run it in. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas State.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And they tack on the extra point. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle. The shotgun handoff here. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. The Salk were able to bring him down quickly. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Back to throw. It's Fafita. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down after a short gain there.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. Kansas State 24, Arizona 13.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying for a 4th down completion. And looking for a big play here. The QB throws his 3rd hook of the day. Look out, he's got some space. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could breathe a nail in the coffin.
And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
That's another good run here by this back. You know, he's been inside, he's been outside. At times he's had to be patient, showing his vision. He now has 97 yards on the ground today. A few more carries, he's likely going to go over the century mark.
2nd down after that run on the previous play.
3:25.
Now with the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford. It's a short return. They make the tackle at the 25, but what a play for this defense.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to truck. Here's the throw deep downfield. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Fafita. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Well, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit, they were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Pulls it in. It's Hunter.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. Looks like Arizona will have the 1st down.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the 1st down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a 2-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving. So you got to put that ball in the end zone and try to get the ball back.
Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the 1st down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
He's tackled out of the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. That's a crucial score. Kirk makes it a 1-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. Momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra.
And it's a sack. The 2-point try fails, and they can't get into that deficit any further.
That keeps the score. Kansas State 24, Arizona 19.
Now they get set to kick it away.
Number 19, set to kick this one away.
On the kickoff, it is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Looking to pass here. And he slings this pass over the middle. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right call.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And the Arizona offense will take over 1st and 10.
Offense on the field to take over. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
And the sophomore making an impact play.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. To throw, it's Fafita. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Caught near the goal line. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Defense expecting to run all the way. They stop him short of the goal line. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Trying to get to the end zone. They'll run it left. Touchdown, Arizona. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
What a score by this offense. And the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves with a little bit of time. And now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly.
Boy, it's a great job by the hands team. Expecting the onside kick in position. They were dialed in and pounced on the football.
Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. The defense has all 3 timeouts remaining, so maybe they'll have to run a couple plays here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Now it's 2nd down here. Looking to throw. It's Johnson. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. return it corralled.
And the Arizona offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. Looking to throw it on 1st down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Receiver makes the catch. And the ball to the ground. Recovery by the defense. Headed the other way. Touchdown, Kansas State. The defense adds 6 points.
Oh, my gosh. That looked like a great play. The receiver just drops the football. He clearly made the catch. The ball's on the ground, and how about the defense? Instead of just bouncing on it, they had the presence of mind to pick it up and go the other way for a touchdown.
And he'll make it into the end zone to increase the lead even more.
How about that? Defense completely fooled by the quarterback draw. That came together very nicely, and the offense adds 2 more on the board.
They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And the Arizona offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Back to throw. It's Fafita. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. Makes the catch for a huge gain right near the sideline.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Arizona getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. The pass rush closing in. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
The pocket breaking down. And the junior gets home making a sack there.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Well, it wasn't a flawless performance, Kirk, but they looked pretty good out there today and a very satisfying W.
I think this group has a chance to do some really special things this year. They clearly have talent to be able to work with. I've been impressed with how this head coach managed the game and led his team to a victory.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.